To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. That was a good show. It was on back in the 2000s, and I'm 40 years old, so I was in my 20s when that came out. I remember it on TV. It's a great show. To this day, it's probably one of my favorite shows ever, and it kind of ended on a bad note. The last guy that was on the show, he held himself up in his house, and I guess he control-alt-deleted himself, and there's this whole debacle, and I guess the networks, they wanted to pull the show for that reason. I guess it's understandable. It just sucks it ended up working out that way. But there's people on YouTube, they kind of rebooted this concept, and this isn't new. There's been YouTubers that have been doing this for years at this point. Even Vitaly, the guy who's been arrested in the Philippines, he's sitting in the shittiest prison that anybody can possibly imagine. He's rotting away, waiting on a court date that's not going to come up for 2 years, maybe 3 years. I mean, you can look up that whole situation. Pretty wild. But anyway, I don't think he got his start on YouTube catching predators. I'm not even sure if that's the word I'm supposed to be using on YouTube. Who even knows? But he started off, I think, doing pranks, and then he moved over to catching predators. So he had a whole thing of his own on YouTube doing that, and that was like over 10 years ago. But anyway, I didn't actually find this. I've known about this channel for a while, and this channel on YouTube is called PP Southeast Texas with Alex Rosen. From what I've read, apparently he's kind of a controversial figure, though I can't really exactly figure out why. He's doing great work. He's doing basically what Chris Hansen was doing with To Catch a Predator. He's catfishing predators on the internet, trying to get them to strike up a conversation with him, and they're careful, just like Chris Hansen was. They don't go pursue them. They just put themselves out into the chat room, wherever they might be, and they wait for somebody to approach them, which is basically what this PP Southeast Texas channel does. They put themselves out there on the internet. They pretend to be a teenager, try to keep it as light as possible, and they'll wait for some predator to pursue them. And then they'll save all the chat logs and everything, and they'll set up a place to meet, and Alex Rosen will confront him with all the chat logs, all the information. Most of the videos are long form, which I like. I've always liked long form content a lot more than those short, TikTok style videos where they only last a couple of minutes. I'll definitely just, watch whatever on YouTube. If it's 2-3 hours, if it holds my interest, I'll watch it. And that's probably mainly where I got into watching this channel. And this one, man caught at work for second time. He throws a major fit in front of the whole store, and he got arrested. Now, this guy works at McDonald's, and he's in Burnet, Texas. And this wasn't recent. This was about a year ago, so I figured I could do a video on this. I mean, it's not brand new. I don't want to step on their toes or anything. I don't know what the rules are when it comes to reacting to certain videos out there. So I figured I can be safe to react to this video. I actually went online. I got a couple of pieces of information on this guy, a couple of updates that I don't think were shared in this video. So we'll kind of see what ends up happening to this asshole. So I'll go ahead and hit play. I kind of just skipped the intro. There's a lot of fine print and stuff, and they try to get all of their legal disclaimers out of the way with each YouTube video. It's a lot of fast talk and everything, but I'll leave the link of this video in the description if you want to go and check out the whole thing. It's not very long. It's 29 minutes in total, but it is quite entertaining. I mean, it did get 724,000 views, even though it's been out for a year, but let's go ahead and give this a watch. It's a very interesting watch. They actually show up at this dude's work. They confront him at his workplace with evidence that he has been talking to someone who is a very young teenager. That's Alex Rosen. The dude is an absolute tank. This guy's enormous. I don't know how tall he is. He's got to be like, what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Sir, is there a Nicholas here? Nicholas.
I got the dude's real name, but I don't know if I should
package for him.
actually say it, at least not at this point. Yeah, his name is Nicholas. The predator that they're after. It will show some of his court documents after this is over. So stay tuned for that.
He's in the bathroom?
What the hell is he doing in the bathroom? Yeah, so they're waiting around. I really enjoy this channel. This is a good channel. They bust a lot of people. And more often than not, the cops actually show up and they arrest them on camera. It's quite entertaining, especially if you're into like old school To Catch a Predator. Kind of a similar format, somewhat. I mean, nobody's going to be as good as Chris Hansen. I mean, the dude was the GOAT when it came to this. Why don't you have a seat? Right over there. Like one of the best lines ever said on the history of television. Why don't you have a seat? Right over there. Dude's wearing Let's Go Brandon. The shirt's a little outdated, but, you know, whatever. Nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Hey, Nick.
All right, here's Nick.
We met 2 years ago. Okay, I got some messages here to Ariel, we should probably go over. I didn't tell your job about anything. Okay, I'm cool to talk about it over there. You're cool. I know 2 years ago we didn't really get off on the right foot, but you know, I just want
So this dude knows exactly who he is.
Kind of go through some legal stuff right now.
He's already busted him once.
On the right path, because I know you're trying to be okay.
And he got arrested.
Yes, all right, sweet. If you don't mind, we can go to that corner over there.
Now, I've not seen the first video. He did mention 2022 at some point in this video, so if you want to go back and check it out, I'll try to do that for you. I'll try to link that original bust in the description below. I shouldn't have a problem finding it. I got the dude's name.
Have you so what's going on with the what's going on?
He was arrested in with the first bust.
2 years ago.
It was in the same city in Burnet, Texas.
Lawyer, got the bail bonds. I'm struggling, man. I'm fighting every step of the way, man, just to survive.
Yeah. Well, let's make sure you're on the right path, okay? Sound good?
Let me move this
How long
up
have
a
you been
little.
working at Mickey D's for?
Just a little bit over a year.
Mickey D's. Been there for a year. So they hire predators, apparently.
Yeah, has it been like good?
At least this franchise does.
Yeah,
Remember, McDonald's is a franchise setup.
Just to make it by, man.
And you still got your wife at home?
Yes, I do.
Oh my
Gotcha,
God,
man.
dude's married.
I
I didn't see all this.
Again, I'm Gordon.
I'm watching this for the first
Good
time.
to see you again.
He did shake. He's always got this paper bag too. It's hilarious.
So I have some messages here to Ariel. Do you kind of know who I'm going to be talking about?
I have no idea, man.
Okay.
I do know that this dude gets pissed. I kind of skip through and just watch like 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there, and dude does get pretty pissed off.
On Facebook, or what kind of happened?
No, sir. My wife is keeping me off of Facebook.
Okay.
I can't do anything at the moment, man.
For sure, for sure. Because, you know, I don't want you to, like, follow the same internet stuff that's kind of been going on, that's kind of been plaguing you. So she's been, like, keeping, like, a better watch on you and all that stuff?
Yes, sir.
That's good, that's good. All right.
Well, he's still getting away with
like, keep track of your phone
nonsense.
And all that?
Yeah, she yells at me anytime I go near my phone. She's always keeping an eye on me, so.
What about your other phone?
So she knows about the incident from last time?
Yes, she does.
Got it. Does your job know about the incident from last time?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Do they do
So you
background
lied
check?
on your application, probably.
Okay, got it. Well,
I haven't gone to trial for it or anything like that. I've been dealing with my lawyer, so.
When's
So the
next
case
court
is
date?
still pending from the first bust.
In 2 days.
Okay, okay. Well, you know,
By all means, if you want to get a hold of my lawyer, it's Austin over at Shell and Shell. If you'd like to talk to him.
Okay.
well, I'm cool with keeping this all low key. I mean, I don't think a new set of messages,
It ain't gonna help
getting
you,
out
dude.
to anybody but us would be a good idea for anybody. That's for sure.
Yeah, believe me, your lawyer's
Come
gonna be
up to
pinching
my
the bridge of his
job
nose the
and
entire time that he talks
pull
to
me
Alex.
away from everything, and you don't think that's low key?
Oh, we have another
I gotta try to
bag.
be as low key as possible because, you know, I went to your parents' house and, you know, I just told them I had a package for you, and you know, they asked what it was for, and I just said, it's just something. That was
He already
delivered
went
them,
to his
nothing too
parents'
bad."
house.
You went to my parents' house, and now you're harassing them. That's lovely.
Well, I didn't tell them anything. And I think that's
Hey,
probably
I'm not the
best.
one talking to children, dude.
They're aware of what's going on.
Oh, I'm sure
okay.
they are.
Everybody
They probably
that's
paid
in
your
my
bond.
life is aware of what's going
Which
on.
I'm sure he's
They're
out on
aware
bond
of
because
how
the
much
trial's
stressed
not
I
happened
am-
yet.
Out I am about all this.
Well, I didn't say that.
Which we'll get
I
into
didn't
that.
your
I'll tell you
parents
how much
that
the bond was.
There was like a little bit of a relapse.
It wasn't
okay?
cheap.
Like, I want to make sure, dude, if anybody's rooting for you, it's me. Like, I want to make sure you're on the straight and narrow, too. You know what I mean, Nick? Like,
You're not rooting for me. You're trying to tear me apart.
Nick, if I was trying to do that, I would be here talking to you, dude.
Yeah, I would have just called the cops on
Okay.
you.
I just
He's
want to
got
make
the
sure
evidence right there.
I just want to try to make sure you're on the straight and narrow. This doesn't happen
You got
again.
a phone number, man?
Yeah.
Do you got a card or anything?
Of course, there's some
I can give that
entertainment
to you.
value here too.
Okay.
I would prefer it.
Okay. But
Because I got to talk to Austin here in a couple of days. I want to give him your information and
Sure.
everything.
Sure. I can give you that when we're done talking here. Do you mind just
gotta
kind
be
of
freaking out inside,
keeping your voice down
up in
and
his
letting them
head.
overhear what we talk
He's
about?
about to
man,
catch
you know?
another case, and the first one's not even resolved yet.
So, it's. Oh, how's it going, sir?
Uh-oh. Oh,
Say again?
here comes the manager.
I understand, but it's something with family stuff. It's very important. I'm so sorry. You know, I could even pay you back the difference if you want me to. It's very important what he's going through, and you know, it is
gotta
his
respect
business.
Alex
And I know
for
it's
that.
at work; it's not convenient, but you know, when it comes to
He's trying to
family
keep it low
tragedies
key.
like this, it's pretty. I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. It's just
I know, but like after tonight, like it'll be sorted out. So it's just a one-off. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. It's just a personal thing to him, and he's
Wow.
working through it. Okay.
I think we'll clock out, bro. So they won't say no.
Oh, he's gonna step aside. Oh shit, Alex is going with him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, he's trying to keep it low key. It doesn't stay that way. But he could have taken that up to Jerry Springer level immediately and said, "Oh yeah, he's talking to children online inappropriately, to say the very least." But he didn't. He actually tried to keep it respectful. He's like, you know, he's got family problems. All right, here we go. I
Okay,
guess he's gonna let him
so
talk.
It's kind of about it's about Ariel from last month, the girl who was trying to talk to you on Facebook and all that stuff.
I don't know anybody, Ariel, from Facebook.
She's not anybody you met up with. It was just online talk.
I don't know anybody named Ariel from Facebook. I don't know.
I know. It's
got it
this
right
girl
there.
right here. That girl from last month. I mean, I'm trying to think, Nick. Like,
I don't know who she is, dude. I don't have any idea.
okay,
I don't know.
so Nick, that's kind of tells me that. Is there more girls that have been talking to you? Has it been that many, or is this like a
Right.
one-off? What kind of happened?
I don't know any girl named
there too
Ariel,
many to
dude.
remember?
I don't know anybody from Facebook.
Okay.
And this dude's
So I haven't
fucking
seen you, I
married
haven't seen
too.
you on Facebook in
You
a
better
very
not
long
have
time,
kids.
except for pretty recently. Okay.
I haven't been on Facebook, dude. I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay. This account right here, when did that become a thing, bro?
I don't, dude. I haven't.
Well, Nick, now listen to me.
God, you dead to
Listen.
rights, dude.
Listen.
It's all in black and white.
Look, do you use any VPNs on your phone or anything?
Uh-huh. Trying to mask your identity.
Pissed off at a lot of people.
he
that
totally
said they
is.
were going to destroy my life. That they were pissed off at me.
I
Notice
know.
how he
and
didn't
they
say
said
no.
They would ruin me.
Okay.
So by all means, I
Oh yeah,
don't
me. Yeah, it's all my
Okay.
problem, or
Alright.
it's
Okay,
everybody
Well,
else's problem.
Listen. Okay. Because we tracked this Facebook account to your phone to. So I'm not. Look.
Apparently, and so is my old accounts are still active too.
Okay. Well,
So
Nick,
I don't know.
Nick, just listen to me, dude. I'm not going to argue with you about whether this account's yours or not. All right. I'm not going to play that game, but I will just try to figure out what brought you back online. Okay. Because I'm open to, dude. There, you can be standing in the middle of the desert and there's 1,000 ways to get there. Right. It's okay to get back online. All right, dude. I mean, I'm to the internet. Okay. If it's just an internet.
You think he'd be barred
That's
from the
one thing.
internet
It's different
pending his
than,
trial?
You know, I don't think you're a malicious person. You're not out to hurt anybody, all right? But I want to make sure you're on the straight and narrow because in the end,
After all the that I went through last time, I don't care for the internet. Okay.
right?
And given that you
right.
come up here and
Then
my
why are you
job
still on
and
it?
you're doing all this shit,
Mm-hmm.
by all means, take it up with my f***ing lawyer.
Okay. Well,
Well,
is
not
your
the
phone
cops,
number?
dude.
Does your phone number end in 12?
No, it don't.
What's the last 4 digits?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
I'm not doing this game again.
All right.
By all means, you want to take it up with my f***ing lawyer. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
I'm suffering every step of the way. I'm barely even living right now.
I get it. I get it. Okay.
Go on, Solus. Don't.
Yeah, you don't want to hear
Yeah.
this.
So we also have kind of text messages. Okay.
You don't even have my right number, man.
Okay. Well, the number I said wasn't your number. That's your number
Oh shit.
at the end. Okay. Look, I know it's nerve-wracking. All right. I know it's nerve-wracking. I'm not going to do the same thing last time. I'm not going to chase
he's got
you
your
or any of
number.
that crap. All right.
You're not gonna have to. You're gonna have to deal with my lawyer. I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I've already lost one other job over this.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for
Why is
over
your nasty
a year
ass
now,
on the
and
internet
I'm
trying to pick
barely
up
even
kids and
making
you
a
have a
step
fucking
up.
case, dude?
I know, and I'm proud of you for that. Genuinely, I am. Like,
Now he's
I
gonna
really
catch another
think
one.
that when you're on the road to recovery, there's always going to be blemishes. There's always going to be missteps. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect, dude. You know that. I eat too much McDonald's. I come here too often. That's
Listen,
probably.
I ain't doing this, man. You want to tell them? You can take it up with my lawyer.
Well, Nick, I'm here to just talk about this with you.
No,
Okay.
You're pulling the same you did last time.
No,
This is done.
Nick.
Uh-oh.
Nick.
No.
Oh,
You
is he
can call
done?
my lawyer. Or even more, I will.
What's his number?
What's his number? Yeah. Let's get him on the phone.
Austin Show.
Well, Nick, do you understand? Nick, do you understand that your lawyer? I'm not only going to take this up with your lawyer. It's either I get it addressed with you or I figure something else out. Okay.
Eventually,
Police.
you're going to have to put up with my lawyer.
The
So one
police.
way or another.
Mm-hmm.
What are they serving?
This is
Starbucks
supposed
and
to
McDonald's
be-
now?
Have fun.
Nick.
It's going to happen one way or another.
Uh-oh. What was? Oh,
Nick.
okay. What was that? His
Listen,
lawyer's
just
card?
listen.
You come up, no,
Calm
you
down.
come up here with cameras. You come
Well, that's
up
for your
in
safety.
here
That's for your
confronting
safety.
me and my job.
Mhm.
You harassed my family over this.
I didn't harass your family. Nick, do you just want to talk outside about it?
I feel like this is all somehow
No,
I'm not in the
Alex's
business of
fault.
telling your manager.
Go ahead. Tell them.
Okay.
All right. If you want to play that, let's go ahead and railroad this dude.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
As he wants to put it anyway.
All right.
They're not
Here,
trying to railroad
sir, so
shit.
what's been going on is,
He's behind the
So-
counter.
It's okay.
well, we can just talk. Yeah, I'll just be on this side of the counter. So Nick.
Yeah,
Nick,
that's
so Nick
probably a
kinda
good
got-
idea, dude.
Nick, are you sure you just don't want to talk about this, man to man? We can do it outside.
This ain't man to man, dude. This is no.
Wow, he's making a scene.
Okay.
Go
And the
ahead.
employees don't know yet. They don't know what the hell's going on.
Well,
Call my lawyer right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can talk.
well, basically what happened is
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Nick got in trouble last year for trying to meet an underage kid for. He's currently charged with it.
Ooh.
And he said he'll do a background check here, and he's kind of doing the same thing again, and that's why we're here. He's kind of just relapsing a
Solicitation.
little bit. He tried to, and you see here's him sending pictures to.
Of a minor.
There you go, man. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't
So he's
want
doing
to
it
see
again to a 13-year-old girl, and
Oh
last
my
year
God.
he tried to meet, I think, a 12-year-old it was.
Oh my God,
Well, it
dude.
was in 2022, and he's currently going through the court process
Motherfucker.
right now. So I think it's probably beneficial. He doesn't work around here, especially with kids.
yeah.
I could send you like I can censor the pics, send you the
It'd
messages.
be even more
of
fucked
kind
up
of
if they had a play
what-
place in there, too.
Kind of what it is. But yeah, that's why he's just screaming out. I'm going to call my lawyer and all that stuff.
Hey, they still have one in my local
He has
McDonald's.
court again in 2 days for this.
I hear they're getting rid of them, but
So,
we still have one here.
Alright.
Yeah,
Sure.
appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Oh, wow, man. That dude's a real piece of work.
He's such a little.
He is,
I
man.
know, I
Little
know.
shit. Oh, okay, okay. Starbucks is across the street. All right. I thought that was a reflection
Oh,
in the
yeah.
glass. All right, got it. Never mind.
Yeah.
What, did he bail?
Let's go to his parents' house.
Yeah, let's roll over to his parents' house.
Nick,
Oh
Here.
no, okay, there
Nick,
he
I'm
is.
gonna have them hang back, man. Hey, sir.
Nah,
Sir. Listen. If we,
Nah,
if,
I got-
well, hold on.
All right, well, he's
Sir,
still
you're not gonna
there.
Get posted.
Nah, I don't care about it, but I don't want to be on the camera.
All right, you won't be on camera. I promise.
Get a hold of my lawyer. Thank you.
Yeah, he'll hold up on that too. He'll black out his face or whatever. I don't even think they even showed the dude on camera though.
Nick,
Hey, this is Nick. I'm calling back. These guys that were bugging me the last time are here again at my work. They harassed my
talking
family
to
and
his
everything
lawyer.
else.
Like 11 o'clock at night.
So please get back to me as soon as you can.
He's
man.
leaving a
Nick, it's 8
message.
at night, dude.
I don't.
Yeah, he's
It's
not
8 at
answering
night.
for you.
No number. Thank you.
Little
Okay.
dickweed.
Nick, keep going. I'll have to go.
No, sir.
This
Call me
is
back.
Done.
Sir, Nick.
No.
Oh shit.
Nick.
I'm clocking out. I'm going home. I'll
I'm
take the
clocking
ride
out.
up. Y'all can fire me, whatever.
Uh oh.
Talk to my lawyer.
Well, Nick, I just don't understand.
Well, are you quitting or what?
We can just get this address. I mean, seriously, for the second time.
I wasn't meeting anybody, and I don't know who the hell you're talking about. So
Yeah, right. Is that what happened in the first case? Is that why you're on fucking bond right now? How the hell did McDonald's not do a background check on this asshole, man? Man, this just goes to show you never know who the hell's really behind the counter,
We're gonna call
man.
the cops.
So I guys going.
That's what's scary, man.
Well, I can't
Like, you
arrest
just
anybody,
never
but-
fucking
What's
know.
the whole problem that was?
Well, the problem is that he's got arrested last year for trying to have with a kid, and he's
Yeah, and y'all
doing
should
it again.
freaking know that. Should have known that, man.
Yes, that would be. How's it going? It's the McDonald's in Burnet.
He's on the phone with the police.
Okay, let me transfer you over to him.
Okay. Sir, where is Nick right now? Is Nick just back there?
I got you, sir.
Where
It's
is
at the
he?
McDonald's in Burnet.
He's behind the
it's
counter
McDonald's in
again.
Burnet.
Why the hell is he just... I mean, I guess a dude that size, I guess, you know, nobody's going to stop him.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. What's the address?
It's the McDonald's in Burnet.
Who the hell is this dude? Is he, like, waiting on a meal, or does he actually work there? Yeah, I think dude's just waiting on something.
It is.
Oh, shit.
So there's an individual that works here named Nicholas who got arrested in 2022 for attempting to be a
Banned
minor.
off video.
He's still going through the court process right now, and he's doing the same thing by messaging an underage kid. It's very simple messages. And,
Banned off video. Isn't that Alex
some other
Jones,
stuff.
though? I wonder if he's working with Alex Jones these days.
Got it.
Oh, you know what? He
No,
probably
I don't
just
have
bought
no
that from his store. I don't know. I have no idea.
There's an individual that works here named Nicholas who got arrested in 2022 for meeting a
Oh
minor.
man, is
for-
911 hassling him?
and he works here at McDonald's, and he's messaging a minor again.
Again.
Okay, so he's basically working McDonald's.
Correct.
McDonald's now.
He is
Well,
at
he
McDonald's.
should
Last
be.
I saw him, I mean, which was like 2 minutes ago, but he might have bolted.
Yeah, he might have taken off.
And what is he doing right now?
He might be running away right now.
I mean, maybe he's hiding in the back.
Okay, but what was he calling 911 for? What was he doing that's illegal?
What do you mean?
Messaging a minor for that's the illegal part.
Yeah, yeah, that's the illegal part.
Correct.
Get the word message.
Oh, got you. Okay.
2 minutes ago.
Because he's trying to hook up with minors, and we've got proof. We confronted him. Now we need the police here to arrest him.
He said he was arrested in the past for this?
Yes, he has
Yeah.
pending charges from 2022.
Still pending charges. God, that would have been so great for them to catch him just like running away. Just beelining down the street. That would have been great.
Last name.
Call my lawyer. Call my lawyer. He's not answering his phone for
You
you,
see him at
dude.
all anywhere?
Well, let's roll on down to his parents' house.
Let me just double check and make sure.
Oh, probably there might
Bring
be
down the
somebody
cavalry.
calling me all too.
Yeah, I mean, we already know where he lives.
Okay. Okay.
Little weasel. He took off.
I mean, surely this violates bond conditions. There's no way.
Oh, it has to.
He said he's out on bond?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because he got arrested, but he's not convicted yet, and he has like court in 2 days. So,
Oh my God, he's got court in 2
I mean, I would,
days.
I would assume it's Alex Rosen, ALEXROSEN. I mean, I would assume this violates his bond.
Okay. Alex, and spell your last
So
name
he
again, please.
orchestrated all this at like the
ROSEN.
perfect time.
All right, Mr. Rosen, thank you. All right.
Because I think he said these chat logs were from like a month ago.
That's correct. Yeah.
So he probably sat on this information just before dude's trial to confront him. Just put on maximum pressure.
All right. And when did this happen? When was he texting
He's
him?
got
Did you saw
trial
him, like,
in
2
2
minutes ago?
days.
Is that correct?
No. It was like the messages started in February.
Okay, there you go, February.
Okay, but
And when was this
he's there
posted?
now,
In May?
and when was he messaging him? That's the crime you're reporting.
Well, that's correct. He was messaging them in
Yeah,
February.
May 29th of
and
last year.
This month, and it's just kind of been an ongoing thing.
Okay, but what's he doing today that we could arrest him for? Is he messaging minors now?
It doesn't matter.
No. So I mean, not at the current moment, no. But well, here the officer's coming in. The officer's coming in.
I was gonna say, like,
I'm sorry, your phone broke again.
The
they've
officer's
got all
here.
the proof in hand.
Officer is there? Okay,
Yeah,
so
all right.
flag down that officer.
I mean, it happened
Okay,
3
all right,
months ago,
thanks,
but
bye.
that shouldn't make a difference.
Thank you,
I mean,
sir.
like statute of limitations or whatever. Okay, cool. The cops are here. Yeah, here we go. Our community,
Wow, he literally just bolted.
our commitment,
I think he left.
protect and serve. It's time to do some
How's it going,
serving.
sir? Good. So we have a group we catch all on child across the country. So there's an individual that I guess as of now formerly works here named Nicholas, who was messaging who he thought was a 13-year-old girl very online, sending pics and all that stuff. So we caught him in 2020. We caught him in 2022 doing the same thing. He got arrested for it here in Burnet, and
In the
he's
same
going through
city.
the court process right now. He hasn't been convicted yet, but you know, it's still going. And yeah, I mean, he's just doing the same exact. So we heard to approach him again, and no. Well, I think he just ran off like a few minutes ago.
He was just there.
Yeah, he popped a Houdini.
You're part of that group, I guess, that goes around unexpected.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's up there on the roof in the fetal position.
Do you have his name or anything?
Nicholas. Yeah, we have documentation here, and you'll see pretty
Nice.
quickly like why we're calling y'all.
Okay.
Yep, got the chat logs. It's too hot for YouTube. I actually think that Alex has locals, or he's got another account somewhere else where you can actually read all this stuff. I'm sure it's behind a paywall, but you know, if you're interested in reading all of this stuff that he's got, I'm pretty sure he puts it online.
Okay, got you.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh well, Nicholas, who works here, he's I guess he said he ought to do a background check, but he was arrested in 2022 for solicitation of a minor. And we're the ones that caught him the first time. Then he's messaging who he thinks is a kid again for another time, and that's why we're here to approach him again. But obviously this time he wasn't as talkative as the first time, so
Okay.
yeah. But if you don't, if I can get your info, I can send you all
just
the
realized
messages
my little-
of proof, of course, because I don't think you should be working at a place where kids
My
go.
little cat avatar wasn't there. All right, now all's right with the world.
I think he bolted, but he lives at
Yeah, I think he took off.
Wings, and that's in the county.
All right, more cops.
All right.
Yeah, they did show the other cruiser roll up though, didn't they? I was distracted for a second.
Yeah, and we caught him in 2022.
I mean, like the cops are actually verifying this shit too. Like, yeah,
I'm glad
this
we
looks
bring
like
up
it checks
Telegram
out.
with
Found before we're at?
them. We caught him just at apartments in the city here.
Okay. You're not from this area? Or?
No,
Yeah, all over.
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex and them, they're out of Houston, but they'll go all over the country. I think they've got people arrested
I
in
think he
like
bolted, sir.
48 states or something.
All right.
Did you work here?
Well, formerly.
Apparently, formally.
Yeah, he's like, just fire me, bro.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna fire him now.
Nothing's ever gonna be the first spaz out that he had. Thank you.
Oh,
Here,
what a
as
little
matter of
weasel,
fact.
man. I
Okay,
would have
I'm
liked to
just
have
gonna
seen
text your
them
cell number right
arrest
now,
him,
just
but
like
it doesn't look like it's
Google
gonna
Drive all
happen.
of his messages.
At least not in this
It's gonna
video.
be pretty like you're gonna see all that stuff, but you'll have a very good idea of what he is.
Right? He says here in the title that he gets arrested. I mean, it may not be on camera, but I'll believe him. Matter of fact, I think I've got proof that he actually was arrested for this incident. I'll have to double check, but I'll show it here in a minute.
All right. I just texted you his messages. Yeah, I think he got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I can cut it
Yeah, I
out.
think he said he's got everything on Google Drive, all the
so
PDFs
little
and...
update. So this cop worked in the jail when he got arrested the first time,
What?
and now it's like it's ringing a bell who he is. So
What?
I'm sure a minty story will ensue. But anyway, if you want to support what we do, join up on locals
Wow.
and pin comment. And
The cop worked in
if
the
you want to
jail
see
when
his
he was
first
arrested the
catch,
first
it is
time.
on Rumble publicly for free. So join up on Rumble, pin comment. All you got to do is type in on Rumble.
Yeah, I forgot they're over on Rumble.
Burnet.
Wait, are we not? We're not allowed to say that word on YouTube, are we?
If you want to support the
on
Predator
Grumble.
Poachers catching the sickest both near
So
and
yeah,
far,
there you have it,
go
man.
to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble,
That was kind of
press the red join
hilarious. That was a good one. So yeah, PP Southeast Texas, and they've got lots and lots of content. I mean, they've been posting stuff at this point. They've been posting stuff for years. I'm not sure if they do any lives, but yeah, I mean, just 3 months ago. I mean, what was the most recent they have? 4 days ago. 45-minute video. Oh, that looks like a real hoot. God, look at that character. But yeah, entertaining, man. It's pretty entertaining. If you're into that whole catch a predator genre, this is definitely a must-watch channel if you haven't already heard of it. Let's see. Let me check over here. Nah, he's not really posting live, really. A month ago. Well, 2 weeks ago. Probably just posting updates and whatnot. So anyway, I got a little bit of information, and I'm kind of hesitant to show his actual name, but it's all public record. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. But here we go. So this is, let me see. Let me just see which one was the older of the two. I believe it was this one. So this is from October 18th of 2024, and it's pertaining to his arrest from May the 22nd of 2024. And again, that video was posted, I think it was on like what, May 29th or something. But I mean, I'm not gonna have to go back and go look at that. But it was in May of 2024. So this is absolutely pertaining to what we just watched. And he was put on a bond for $50,000. They nailed him for a $50,000 bond. Now I think this one, let's see, 5/16, 5/29, 2024. So yeah, it might be the same information. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. Actually, no, it's a different, hold on, 54474 and 57442. Arraignment hearing at 9 a.m. Yeah, I honestly am not really sure. This is all the information it would show. I mean, I took a screenshot of it, but the only reason I did that was because this was on a list of a whole bunch of different inmates. And I figured I'd just cut out all the other ones and just show this one. Assessed fees, projected court costs, about $300. Yeah, same there. Future hearing date, 11/4/2024. Now, I already looked for it. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find any updates, but I do have, let me bring this up. I do have his mugshot if you want to check that out. And we'll have a look at this. This is from the first time he was arrested back in 2023. And this is on Mugshot's Zone. There he is. There's that asshole right there. Now they've got his name. I'm not going to redact it, but, this is all public record anyway. It's got his age, his height, and all that, whatever. And the meat of the issue is his charges, which is online solicitation of a minor. That was the first time he got arrested, the Burnet County Sheriff's Office. Now, I've got the second one here from his 2024 arrest, which was pertaining to the video that we just watched. And here's his updated mugshot. So I don't know what he's wearing, whether that's a bulletproof vest, I don't know. I think somebody mentioned in the comments, because I skimmed through this before I started recording it, but somebody mentioned something about a straitjacket. I mean, that to me doesn't really look like a straitjacket, but maybe it is. So yeah, the same information for the most part, but in this instance, he got busted for online solicitation of a minor under 14 years old, which probably explains the high bond. So it's awesome. In Texas, they're actually busting people for this shit. It's nice to see that. That's basically all I have for him. But it's nice that most states are willing to do that, because there's one state that I know of, and it's the state of Ohio, where they won't play ball this way. So if Alex Rosen or if any of these predator poachers, if they go out to Ohio and they set up the profile and they put this quote unquote minor out there, just joining chat rooms and whatnot, just trying to catfish predators. And if they get one and they start chatting with them and they build up all these chat logs and it's extremely explicit and they organize a meeting place and everything, the guy shows up and all that, when they call the police will show up and they'll say, I'm sorry, we can't do anything about this because you did not consult us before you did this whole sting operation thing. In the state of Ohio, the police have to be involved in said sting operation from the very beginning. So if you put all this up on your own, just like what we saw, there is nothing, as far as I know, and I've not only seen it in one area, I've seen it in a few different areas. There's a few situations that I've followed where that came up, and Ohio, they won't arrest them. So that is why, as far as I know, why Chris Hansen, back in the Catch a Predator days, they were luring people in to get busted from Ohio, but they couldn't set up their sting operation in Ohio. They had to set it up either in Indiana or in Kentucky, or I suppose Pennsylvania, but I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think there was an episode in Pennsylvania. But one I distinctly remember was the 6th grade teacher, middle school teacher at some like Catholic school or whatever. This one's on YouTube. And he shows up to the sting house that they had put together in Kentucky. It was outside Louisville. And the dude drove all the way from Dayton, Ohio, to meet up with this minor, and they busted him there. And after the show was over, they did the whole police interview / interrogation with the KBI, the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. And that's also on YouTube too. So if you weren't aware of that, with some of these To Catch a Predator stings or busts, they as in like certain YouTubers, they got their hands on the interrogation following the episode. Later that night, they sat him down and they questioned him for like an hour and a half or whatever. And that 6th grade teacher was one of those people. And that video is out there on YouTube that you can watch. And so not all states will arrest somebody for that situation that we just watched, but most states do. And the Predator Poachers, Alex Rosen and them, they've busted people in almost every state. I mean, I'm assuming that Ohio is one of those 2 states that they didn't bust somebody from. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That's all I got. Go over there and subscribe to him. It's a great channel. Very entertaining. I hope this dude gets thrown in prison for as many years as they can throw at him. Hopefully they make an example out of him, give him the maximum. But I don't know. I tried to find out. I tried to see anything from November of 2024 and nothing came up. So maybe over on the Predator Poachers, I'm pretty sure it's their locals. I think they have a locals account. So maybe if you're so inclined, you can go over there and see if maybe something came out of it or became of it. I'm really surprised that there's nothing online because this is all public record information. So I don't know if maybe his lawyer maybe pushed back the court dates or something. Maybe they've done like a continuance or whatever, and it just hasn't been resolved yet. I honestly don't know. I tried to find it, couldn't find it. So I just figured I'd just do the video without the information because I don't know if I'm ever going to find it. So anyway, that's all I got. See you later.